go, there we go. I don't want no more love, my city's poison. I hear voices. Yeah. They're from demons. They call me on my phone. Space time.
Today, from Seattle, Washington.
Tell that bitch to kick rocks. Yeah. My shit is poison. Yeah.
And they might be backing up a bit here to start the drive.
Tuesday be stalking.
This is going to put them back with not great field position.
So they really had zero benefit at all, right? Then the penalty brings it back, but still great field position. As you pointed out, not in this case.
Ah, fuck.
Here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Murray to give. This is Drake. He's got a 1st down and more past the 30. He's all the way up to the 39-yard line that time. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down.
Caught me slipping. You caught me slipping. All right, you caught me slipping. Yeah, dog. Yeah.
Throwing on 1st down is Murray.
What?
On the slant, complete to Hopkins. Murray's pass.
Yeah.
It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal 1st down.
Nice start there to the aerial attack to pick up the 1st. And I think preseason is officially over now. Getting into the groove of the regular season, that's a great way to get started.
Yeah. Oh, come on, bro. Oh, no fucking way. Alright. Alright, that's the only touchdown y'all fucking getting. Bet. Yeah. Yeah. Tell that man shit. That's the only touchdown you motherfuckers getting. Watch. Watch. Alright.
Because most teams want to be a quick offense. They want to score as quickly as possible and run a defense into submission. What they have to understand is, you got it done there. Long way to go. Don't get discouraged if you have to run a few more plays on the next drive.
Seattle's first go on offense forthcoming, and under center, of course, Russell Wilson.
Gave the commencement address at the University of Wisconsin a couple of years ago. One of the most popular players ever to pull on the uniform there. Beginning of his career, he was a so-called game manager. Take care of the football and rely on the defense. Now, In this stage of his career, the offense
I don't want no more love. My shit is poison.
Wilson, the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10
So
at their own 25-yard line. Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man.
Yeah.
The 32. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
They be stalking me.
Now Jones. And this won't be enough to
get
pick
it
up
all
the
on me.
first. A gain of 2.
Yeah.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2. Now Wilson. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissling. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I know in the games, coaches always tell us that no one play won or lost the game. This seems pretty important early, doesn't it? Their ability to pick up that first down on 3rd down, I thought that was key.
Well, you're already in the hole for the touchdown on the other side. How will you respond?
My bed and call on my
They
phone.
responded pretty well there. You go 3 and out, I think you give up a lot of momentum. You get down 2 scores, could be an entirely different game.
So they've got a nice drive going now. They're in good shape. What's interesting to me is they're also in that spot of the field where you would take a shot. Do you change that up just because you're down a touchdown?
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 38. A run with Jones on 1st down. Not
Tell that bitch to kick rocks. Yeah.
2nd and 9, just a yard on that last
That shit
run.
is poison. I can voice
And
it.
he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line.
Brandon, all things considering the blitz that they just
Can't
had
get it
against them.
over me,
3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for
but they
a
be
first.
stalking me.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Steps
Yeah.
away to his left. But this will get out of bounds, so
My shit is
possession will stay the
poison.
same.
Could I hear voices? Voices. Yeah.
If it was sunny, maybe this is a field goal attempt, but with
Stalking
the rain,
me.
they're going to go for it on 4th down. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback.
Yeah.
First before he's brought down right on the jump. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th.
Yeah, dog. Wow. Yeah, dog. Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. Come the fuck on, dog.
Looking good early.
I like how you saw that because of the bold letters, right? You saw the emphasis that they place on that and what they believe in, and for them, it's every single snap. So it's not just a matter of getting to the quarterback and knocking the ball free. They're trying to read when that ball's going to come free. As soon as those hands separate to throw the ball, they want to be there and have a chance to knock it out.
They'll run with Drake.
Come here, bitch.
Cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4. It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Open man is Kirk, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets in.
Thought that we were meant to be. You took my heart and made it bleed. I gave you my ecstasy. No. What?
And he'll go out of bounds right
What?
around 40. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first
What?
completion.
40-yard line. 8 yards.
Aight.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 2.
Murray gonna run play action with Drake and look.
Give me that shit,
In
bitch.
double coverage, and it's
Give me
intercepted.
that fucking shit.
Trey Flowers picks it. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35.
And Brandon, the passing game for both of these teams is going to be affected as the game goes along.
All right, I gotta play with a whole new QB. All right.
So that might mean a few more
All right.
passes and wide receiver
All right.
slips. And this one winds up getting intercepted.
I. Oh my fuck.
All the Smith, the former number 7 pick, gets the sack.
I think you saw the same thing that I did there, partner. Remember, he's their backup quarterback, so the last thing they need is to lose another one right here on the sack. Looks like he's going to be okay, though.
Yeah, he looked like he was favoring something in the left leg. Appears to be fine now, but you're right. That O-line, they got to protect it. And
come on, bro.
took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers.
All right.
Get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
All right.
Going for Metcalf on the deep, and that's caught.
Fuck off me. Come on!
It's deep on Arizona's side of the field. It's a big play on third down for the Seahawks.
Fuck you thought this was?
55 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Oh my God. Why, bro? Why, dog?
And he's got daylight. It's
oh my God.
All
right.
Fuck! Cardinals touchdown. Now this defense looking like they have come to play the pick six, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visits. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski, that's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
This is DJ.
God, I swear to God, you stupid bitch.
To about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
You took my heart and made it bleed. I gave you all my ecstasy. I thought that'd be the death of me. Red lipstick on my head.
Field position means go ahead and attack on offense.
Took my soul from me.
They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
I thought. Whatever! Come on, man!
Picked off by Byron Murphy.
Fuck out of here!
First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to
That's going back.
Put it behind you.
Yeah, tell it, man.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
That's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. Only people celebrating.
Fucking bullshit, dog.
Gave up that play.
He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Second and 7, operating from the 34. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
All right, come on, man. I need a D up. I need a...
On second and 7, Murray. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Williams. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
Fucking lucky ass motherfucker, dude.
Strong gain of 24. A shotgun handoff to Patterson. And the Cardinals are going to have a first and goal. As some good running there gets him down to about the 2-yard line. Knock it on the door. A good run, 8 yards there, and it'll be second
whack,
and goal.
dog.
They'll try and pound it in with Drake. And this is not going to do it as he stopped.
Come on, man. You got to hit him, bro. Come on.
Call it no gain.
Hit him, dog. Hit him.
A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal. They'll try to run this one.
Go.
And he'll get him a
Give me
big
that.
as he's down to the 2-yard line. Only a yard there, so it brings up fourth and goal. Defense didn't budge on third down. Now what are we going to see on fourth?
We are soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what?
Oh,
right?
yeah.
It's an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call
No, come here.
I want some type of a play where my quarterback has a chance to run it.
And defensively, they were ready for that. A full-on blitz on 4th down, and they stop them short of the marker.
Oh, and someone's got to feel really good about that, and that's the defensive coordinator. He dialed up a great run blitz defense, and they hit it just right. Stack that thing up. They're going to feel awesome going to the bench after that big play.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
From the shotgun is Trubisky. Philip Dorsett holds it in. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. From the gun, it's Trubisky. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. That's caught inside the 20. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. DK Metcalf, 65 yards. And the Seahawks have made this a one-score game.
Come on, man. I'm not playing no more. Come on. I'm not playing no more, man. Yeah, tell that, man. Yeah, come here.
You're exactly right. Like a dunk in basketball, like a home run in baseball, maybe a solo shot.
Nah, bro. You ain't fit. Nah.
Get things ignited.
Nah, bro.
Returning it, Johnson.
Come here.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
10 at their own 29-yard line.
Out comes Kenyon Drake and the Arizona offense to take over. It's the second quarter. His team has the lead, but I think he's hoping for a little bit more production out of himself.
And we often talk about preaching patience to a runner when things are a little bumpy in the early going, but we have to do the same thing with the offensive line. They can't wait to halftime to make the adjustments. They have to do it from series to series so those surface tablets come into play. Check out what the defense is doing and see if they can find a better way to run it.
So they'll search for that patience here now. Murray now on first down. That's caught on the left side
Thank
by
you.
Kirk.
Holding.
Out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Hey, baby, this ain't good enough.
So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that could be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
Give him 5 yards there, and it'll bring up second down.
Brings up second down.
Patterson on the draw play.
Yes, sir. Where you going?
Going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, no gain, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 15.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Murray with a 3rd and long.
No, sir. Give me my darn ball back.
Murray's pass intended for Max Williams.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Pilardi now on to punt as he sends this one away. It's a 45-yard punt, but a decent return there of 9 yards. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Now this offense trotting back onto the field. Let's turn our attention here to Ronald Jones. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the second quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. Was that they used to call him the West Coast offense, the long handoff? Yeah. Serve as your running play that way, as well as continue to feed him the football. Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people, after a while, they don't want to tackle him anymore, or they get tired, or they get out of it.
And this is caught, and he just falls short down at the 1-yard line.
Seahawks.
Well, one thing's for sure. They're going to have to come up with something at halftime because he is absolutely roasting them right now.
They're going to go through the whole litany.
And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up.
I feel like I'm back in school. What was that book, you know? It was the best of times, it was the worst of times. This has been a tale of 2 quarters so far. They trailed 14-0 after one. How about the rally we've been watching?
Yeah, a couple of touchdowns. PAT here to tie it up. This is a good ball game all of a sudden. Now here's Johnson. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
First and 10.
Come here.
Their own 28-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
The 34-yard line.
Here's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. On first down, Drake shelling through the defense. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. From the gun, Murray. And completes it to Kirk over the middle. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 35. 11 yards there, first down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
A gain of 4. It's now
from the gun. Murray. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Drake. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line.
Roughing the passer, defense.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Got a man. It's Patterson, complete. Not much there, only a yard.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam coming out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Now Murray again. That's caught at the 3. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. They go with the option on 4th down. Left side.
My ball.
And he'll be stopped up at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. Now, hold on a second. Why would they decline that? Charles.
I don't have a good answer for you, but let's work the math here a little bit. If you take the penalty, you get 5 yards. Minimum.
Oh, my
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Jalen Thompson picks it, and they'll spot him at the 3-yard line. They're quite a turn of events. This is 1st and goal from the 3.
The 3-yard line.
On 1st and goal, Drake. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. On 2nd and goal, Murray trying to force it to Hopkins.
Taking that shit to the house.
Intercepted. Picked off by Demarius Randall. He's at the 50.
You ain't catching me.
Jump. He will take this one home.
Come on, man. I said don't do nothing stupid. I said don't do nothing stupid.
If you're a defensive back, you have more chances to make a team now than ever because people are using 5 defensive backs, 6 defensive back packages. Not exclusively, but way more than before. That was a nickel package there, and what a pickoff.
Why is that? Why are they using that more?
Because more people are throwing the ball on earlier downs than ever before. This has become a passing league, and because of that, more defensive backs on the field on most plays.
Here comes Johnson on the return. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And following the pick 6, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this run.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
When in doubt, do it yourself as he keeps it for 3 and a 1st down. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Murray now on 1st down. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the 2nd half. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
This offense led by Mitchell Trubisky going to make their way back out there. And it was somewhat of a strange first half. He threw 3 interceptions, yet you look at the scoreboard, they've got the lead.
So you know what I think he did at the half? He stood up in front of the team.
Now Trubisky lost the football.
Oh,
and
my
this
God.
is recovered by the Cardinals.
The pass.
All these years we've been watching the game, I start to get the sense that whenever it rains
I
out,
fucking
those guys have
threw
to
it,
touch the ball and
dog.
carry
What
it.
the
They're
fuck,
extremely
Madden?
resentful about that weather.
Yeah, I'm just happy I'm not resentful that we have a roof over our heads. I know that much.
Yeah, maybe we...
And
Oh,
he'll
my...
take this one in
my
for the
fucking God,
Arizona
bro.
Touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Cardinals are just an extra point away from tying this game. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collected victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away. Here's Reed. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
On the return, the Seahawks take over 1st and 10.
DK Metcalf of the Seattle offense about set to take over once again. Seems like the measuring stick for a receiver for a great game is 100 yards. Well, he's well past that now.
And as we analyze how he's getting them, that's where it really becomes fun because, let's face it, they keep sending coverage at him, keep trying to put the pressure on, yet he finds ways downfield and finds openings. That's a really crafty receiver.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
27.
Out of the gun, Trubisky. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 16 yards, a 1st down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
There on the coverage.
Now it's Trubisky going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Throwing once more, it's Trubisky. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. A 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return, and the Cards are going to have the football with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. The football going back over to Arizona now. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
The linebacker, Bobby Wagner, able to get back in coverage and knock it free. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw again, Murray. His throw incomplete. Cordero Patterson, the one he was hoping to get it to. And it'll bring up 3rd down. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack.
I think most quarterbacks would love to have the goal line actually extend up into the air and turn into a wall. They can put their back against it and know exactly where they are on the field so they don't end up in the end zone. Didn't do it on that play, but perilously close to the goal line.
Offside. Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Returnable for Lockett.
Offside. Defense.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And out will come the offense as they take over. And this offense trotting back onto the field. Let's turn our attention here to Ronald Jones. And there are the numbers. Got off to that torrid hot start. We thought he was in for maybe a career day. Not the case.
No doubt about it. It almost looks like a misprint after what we saw in the first half. But let's give a little bit of credit to the guys on the other side of the ball. They went in at halftime, made a few adjustments. And you know what else? They didn't lose their confidence in their ability to play. Because a lot of times you get beat down in the first half. It gets ugly in the second half. They've come out with a new resolve and a renewed determination.
Give him 2 yards that time, and it's going to leave him with a 3rd and 11 situation. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mucked that down for a win in the deep.
And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. Aldon Smith picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
And that's the 2nd sack of the game, but this player, disruptive in all phases, whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
And a nice job here on special teams. This will be down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd and very short.
At that 18-yard line.
Running, it's Drake. And this is going to be a Cardinals 1st down as he gets this up to the 24-yard line.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are. Stay with who you know. and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Cardinals first down as well.
First down, Cardinals.
On play action, it's Murray. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Brings up second.
Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out the flat.
And so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down. A nice, safe throw and a good one.
Being chased out left. He may try and run for this. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Operating from the gun, Murray. It's caught on the right side, Williams. They'll contain him to just 4, 2nd down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
And that'll be incomplete.
Tight end has become a bigger and bigger part of the passing game in the NFL, but if you drop the football, that position can get swapped out with a wide receiver in that spot, a running back in that spot. There are other ways they can go if you're not going to catch the ball.
And that's not just his first drop, his second drop of the game. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
That's a nice clip and save sequence there defensively because they did everything as they would have wanted to. They forced the 3rd down, blanketed the field with coverage, nowhere to go with the football, forced the dump off to the back, and even then they closed quickly and got him down behind the line of scrimmage. You name it, they did it well in that last sequence.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. Despite some tough running, he's still wrangled down shy of the 15. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. They'll go again to Jones. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 15. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
3rd and 6.
On 3rd down, Trubisky. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. Back now in Seattle, Washington. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on to punt for Seattle. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. That'll be a 44-yard boot, just a yard on the return as he's covered up quickly. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter. They'll contain him to just 4, 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 44-yard line.
From the gun, Murray firing quickly here, and that's complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Give them 14 on that one and a 1st down. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And he'll complete this one to Patterson. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
1st down, Cardinals.
Now Drake. And he's going to get this one down to the 30.
How are you not
Carlos
fucking
Dunlap,
fumbling?
the defensive end, the one to bring him down. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
Play action. Now it's Murray. Eluding the pressure right. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
Looked at me like they adopted what my kindergarten teacher always said. If at first you don't succeed, try again. And finally able to hold him in check. He's been carving them up running the ball.
That's the first time I think I've seen where the coverage was good downfield and they accounted for him.
Oh my God!
For a short pickup.
Yeah, I don't think it was a big adjustment, but much more emphasis on making sure they knew where he was when he decided to take off and go. And partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. And he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line. Well, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range, but boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
A quick target here, complete to Metcalf. Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
It's a gain of 9.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Here's Trubisky. Flush to his right. He'll find Metcalf. There he goes, right side. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. DK Metcalf, 81 yards. And the Seahawks are going to take the lead.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is the absolute production on the field. His 2nd touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead.
Vincent, the kickoff for Seattle.
The kickoff
Better get fucking right before you get left.
Send this one away. Johnson now returning. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. 5 yards on the pickup, and it'll be a 2nd down.
Now that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, on maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on first down. They're ahead of the chains now.
And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40. The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Now a handoff for Dre. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. He'll get a couple yards on that one, and it'll result in a fresh set of downs.
I like his focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need 1. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
Well, some good games around the league here early in week 1, and this one's shaping up to be as good as any of them as we come up on a 1st and 10. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost as bread and butter as a good running back dive play.
From the 47, it's 2nd and 5. Shotgun now for Murray. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. Agreed, that's twice now in this fourth quarter.
As a quarterback, a lot of times you think it's all on you to make plays when you're losing. And here, the play's not there, but he throws it anyway.
After the interception, here's Trubisky. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. Call it a pickup of 7, and it'll make it 2nd down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. On the counter, here's Jones. He will push his way down to about the 14. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down. Well, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
And the Seahawks are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as they get the conversion there on 3rd and inches. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
7-yard line.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got it 1st and goal as they search for what could be a game. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Ronald Jones, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Seahawks capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
35. Cardinals 21.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Looking into the raindrops, and he muffs it. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Clock running, about to hit 90 seconds to go in the game. And able to find Kirk complete. And he is going to have a Cardinals 1st down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. Murray hooking up with Kirk for an Arizona 1st down. And he is down deep into Seattle territory. A big-time play there by the Cardinals. 57 yards. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And the Seahawks are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense. But they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Oh, Trubisky going to throw. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Trubisky. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. Then with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They'll go with Jones. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. The Cardinals forced to burn their third and final timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. From the shotgun is Trubisky. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
Incomplete.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Now Trubisky going for Metcalf on the deep ball. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty. No question there.
You don't think they spent a couple seconds mulling over what the penalty
I don't even know why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
Now Myers for the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points. So that drives 6 plays, 75 yards. And the Seahawks capping it off with a touchdown.
Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Returning it, Johnson. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own
ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. So the victory here for Seattle. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come. So for the Seahawks, that'll be a happy locker room as they start the season 1-0. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Chicago Bears. Meanwhile, for Arizona, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to L.A. to take on the Rams. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our...
Suicide is suicide. Whoa, 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 I would survive. Whoa, whoa, whoa. But it was don't hold my hand to where we go. With the fast no more. Future like so. Because the rest as the wind blows. And then bow. And give it fuck with it is a references. I don't live it up. Rooftopness. And I don't give a fuck. Now I live it up. When the I ain't no. Coming back home. Whoa. It's It's a dark place I roll in the right way, just the wrong way I roll. A problem star with styrofoam. A black hole. Empty, I feel so goddamn empty. I may go rogue, go tip me. Big bullet holes to me. I know. Took me from the heart in the past, and nobody is hurt. Now I'm running from the law. I'm not fast. I'm a whole really work. To my past, and I'm a whole different person. stream. We out this bitch.